So thank you for joining me, MachinistM, on tonight's stream. We're going to start things off by reacting to Leaflet's newest song. Localizers, know your role. And probably not going to be a positive and uplifting ditty for such individuals. So, let's begin.
The localizers? They come?
We get signal. Main screen turn on.
You know what you're doing. Take off every zig!
みんなこんにちは大好きだよアニメクリエイターの皆さんメリークリスマス西側のファンにとって君たちのビジョンは超大事だよ私はアニメが大好き毎日見て幸せなんだもん銃を撃ちたいしおにぎり食べたいよそのままがいいのにローカライザーなんかに口出しさせないよ男の子も存在していいんだよトランスさんには別のアニメあるでしょ欲張らないでみんなの物語をそのままに作者の意図そのままに Just as the author's intent 作者の声をもっと聞かせて Keep your vision hands off of my anime Localizers know your place Go fuck yourself アニメはクリエイターとファンのものだもんローカライザーやめて手を出すな突然変な言葉入れてきたりキャラクターの気持ち変えちゃったり大事な文化抜き取っちゃったりゲームにも全く同じことしてるよねもう本当に勘弁してほしいよアニメを勝手にいじらないで AI が君の母性を解放してくれるよ作者の声をもっと聞かせてよ It's time to put the prize in the bag 作者の意図そのままに Just as the author's intent 作者の声をもっと聞かせて Keep your vision hands off of my anime Localizers know your place Go fuck yourself アニメはクリエイターとファンのものローカライザー触るな私のアニメに手出すなアニメ大好きだよ君もでしょ世界中のアニメファンに聞くよ一緒に守っていこうね
Okay, that was pretty good. And Leaf is certainly getting a lot better with her production value. This was all done using multiple AI generating tools. I think her workflow is a combination of Grok Imagine, something called Nano Banana, and whatever the Google's one is right now. I love that it's Macross. This was basically Macross, well, sticking it to localizers. So for anyone who doesn't know, a localizer is within it mostly deals with anime, maybe a little bit of manga, maybe some more other foreign content. But it's basically trying to translate from Japanese into English. Uh, Sometimes the localizations are great. I think stuff like the original Ghost in the Shell standalone complex, Cowboy Bebop, those were all really well done. Then you have stuff like Pokemon. And if you're old enough to remember this, the dreaded jelly donut naturalization, where Brock is making rice balls, but in the English version, I'm making donuts. And that taints a whole generation of impressionable young children into a long period of not knowing reality. A donut is not a rice ball. A rice ball is not a donut. Full stop. Uh, Localizers also early on, they were really bad. They could not script well for some reason, and that's why at the start,
The localizers? They come?
We get signal. Main screen turn on.
yeah, stuff was that bad back in the day. A little before my time, and there were some bad dubs. Even I think there's an anime called Ghost Stories where it is dubbed and localized so horrendously. It's a so bad it's good meme. And I love this space warfare stuff.
You know what you're doing. Take off every zig!
No idea what a zig is.
みんなこんにちは大好きかよアニメクリエイターの
This is supposed to be a reference to KFC in Japan. Uh, Once upon a time, uh, somehow KFC got into the Japanese market, and the marketing person was genius in saying that this KFC is the American Christmas tradition. Everybody eat KFC at Christmas. And so now in Japan, it's a big Christmas tradition. If you can get the Christmas family pack, well, I think first you have to like pre-order a month or two in advance just to get it, which is crazy. But as we've been seeing with this new America Twitter crossover, the Japanese really like American culture, at least the parts of it that aren't totally retarded. Mainly all the woke bullshit.
皆さんメリークリスマス西側のファンにとって君たちのビジョンは超大時代男の子も
So I think Otoko no Ko, just going from context, is transgender characters. They're also like Japan was very, like, I wouldn't say very fluid with gender, but they did have their crossovers. I think it was No Theater, which is their would be like the Japanese version of Shakespearean plays. much like Shakespearean plays, all the actors were male, even the ones playing female roles. But they have transgender characters in Japanese media.
存在していいんだよトランスさんには別のアニメあるでしょ欲張らないでみんなの物語をそのままに作者の意図そのまま
This, keep the author's intent as it is, needs to be applied in all of media. Because if it had, we wouldn't have the dog shit parading itself around as such glorious things as Starship Troopers. On the other hand, we have the glorious film series that is How to Train Your Dragon, and those books are just kind of bleh. Even if they are written for children under 10 years old, they're nothing like the movies. The movies are way better. Making it so that Toothless doesn't talk and he's not a little bitch. Stupendous move. And that was I'm pretty much a pure sub anime enjoyer at this point. There's very few things I'll watch dubbed. Mostly because dubs can be hit and miss. Character voice might not be right. The delivery can be dog shit. And now, like, things are coming across as, oh, yeah, we don't agree with what the author intended, so we'll change it to our own agenda. So I think it was Kobayashi Dragon Maid. They is the one I'm familiar with. In the dub, they turn something like one of the characters, the Koa, very curvy, very busty, very attractive character, and she's complaining about being hit on by the commoners. And this was even in the if I'm remembering right, it was in the Japanese translation too. But in the English dub, it was very, oh, it's the manosphere, all these incels, etc. This is the kind of feeling that they were going with the translation. So I've always preferred to know the source material. I've never cared for the whole localization. We've got to change things so that the viewers in this country can understand. I'd much rather, if there's something I don't understand, some context I don't get, that's a cultural thing on the Japanese side. I want to learn about that. And I think the mindset's like, oh, we can't make it confusing for people. Is you're feeding baby food to people. If it's confusing, look it up. You can't look it up. Accept it as part of the culture and move on.
抜き取っちゃったりゲームにも全く同じことしてるよねもう本当に
Now, what she got for the silly hair crew? Yeah, the typical. The pink, the green, the blue, the overweight. Oh, purple-haired chick's kind of cute.
に勘弁してほしいよアニメを勝手にいじらないで AI が君の母性を解放してくれるよ
Very much is, because again, I watch subs. It's not hard at this point in time for AI to translate spoken word, oh, unless you're YouTube, spoken word into accurate text. And even before that, there were fan subbers who were probably doing a better job than the official subbers and turning around and putting out freshly released episode in under 12 hours. So there is a pipeline there to well, now we have simulcast with the likes of Crunchyroll and maybe Amazon. Uh, uh, who's still around? Amazon, Crunchyroll, Aniplex? No, not Aniplex. Funimation. I wonder if they're still around. Anyways, not the point. Direct translation by fans. Excellent.
作者の声を持った
Like this is just this is pure Macross. Pure Macross. You have your fighter pilot, you've got your idol. Chef's kiss, beauty.
聞かせてよ It's time to put the prize in the bag 作者の意図そのままに Just as the authors in
The B2 stealth Valkyries opening up on the alien Wooks.
the bag 作者の意図そのままに Just as the authors intend 作者の声をもっと聞かせて
And of course, we got Max. He, how she generated that, I have no idea. Well, I have kind of some idea. I'd really like to know how she gets consistent. So like one of the things I've watched some of her how-to stuff, and she generates like character designs, and then she does like something commonly done in the animation space where you have a card with your character in 3 or 4 different perspectives. And she did that with that mech. And I'm just blown away with how effective she is at her prompts, that thing isn't wonky as all get out.
Your place, go fuck yourself アニメはクリエイターとファンのものローカライザー触るな私のアニメにて私の
And we got TV reviews, purple hair. I got a better. There we go. Yeah, Chibi review with the purple hair, Hirohei with the in the middle, and Rev Desu on the other side. Even the heads-up display is like, it's so well done. You can even tell, like, yeah, Wook Dreadnought, like all the text is pretty much proper. You got like Operation Void Requiem, top left corner. Like, did she get this generated or did she actually do an overlay? Because if she got it generated, I want to know what she used to generate it. This is quite the fighter. Beam cannons, missile pods, railgun, Vulcan cannon, special. What the special is.
私のアニメに手出すなアニメ大好きだよ君もでしょ世界中のアニメファンに聞くよ一緒に守っていこうね
Oh, not as catchy as Make Babies or University is a Scam, but pretty good one. And apparently she's got 3 versions floating around somewhere. This is the version off YouTube, but she's got one that's the official translation, the fan dub, and whichever this one is. Now that I've gushed about that for a bit, I'm going to take a quick break and we'll get back to some Pragmata.